Hi guys, OscarCreeper77 here, coming at you with another video, and today I'm going to be playing Black Ops 2 on the Xbox One. A little bit delayed actually, because it took me a little bit to figure out that it actually existed, and wait, I'm not going for that. This is actually really weird. If you guys actually haven't done it, you should try it. Very awkward playing with the Xbox One controller rather than your Xbox 360 controller, which is what you're used to. Very, very weird. So you should guys go ahead and try it. I can't believe it's backwards compatible. It's kind of funny. We just went out to go buy an Xbox 360 just for Black Ops 2, and then a week or two later, it came out backwards compatible. So whatever, right? Oh gosh. But I mean, such is life. So guys, in this video, we are going to be doing top 5 worst mystery box weapons. I have done this in the past, and it's basically the exact same thing, except I switched around a place, because all my points were pretty valid, and most of it actually made pretty much sense. Just most of it pretty much sucked. My mic horrible, my talking was horrible, my voice is horrible, the mic again sucked horribly again. Everything sucked. I didn't know what to say exactly. I winged it. I didn't write anything down, so let's just say it was a disaster. So I'm revisiting this video. It is a top 5 worst mystery box weapons in the mystery box you can get. So this is without any DLC. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in a second. Creep out. When you try your best to get bad weapons for your video, you have to get a frickin' ray gun. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, coming in at number 5, I actually decided to switch up the list because I was spinning the box trying to find the bad weapons that I had, and I realized I came across this horrible thing that came across the mystery box, and this thing is the S12. As you can see, this thing, it is round 5, and at this distance, it's not even a one-shot anymore. Whew, man. And this thing, if you want to know, by the way, if you want to get this horrible catastrophe that's happened in zombie community, it has 10 rounds in the magazine, and it has 20 in reserve. And you might think, okay, since it has such a low ammo count, it may be just a very good weapon. Maybe it has a lot of power. Wrong. Round 5, it's a 2-hit kill most of the time. If it's more than a finger away from your face, this thing's horrible. And you might think, well, since it is so unpowerful and such a low ammo count, maybe once you pack a bunch of this crap, maybe it will get better. Wrong. The thing's crap. You will not get anything from this, and it's a shotgun, so you're not going to get any points from it either. So basically, if you're using this gun at all, you're basically looking for your deathbed. So if you want a gun to die with, go get the S12. It's pretty terrible. Nothing's good about it. Don't even try to pack punch it. When I see people try to pack punch, it just makes me want to, like, just don't be that guy that likes the S12. S12's trash. Pretend it doesn't exist. Stay away from it. Just move on to number 4. Well, coming in at number 3, I thought it would have been the She-Comb, which, be honest, that thing still deserved that spot. But I am going to be giving this thing its rightful place. Coming in at number 4, excuse me, is the War Machine. This thing would be lower, probably number 3, but I have a strong hate toward the 50 cal because it could have been something so much better, and still these still are grenades, but some pretty crappy grenades that you buy at Toys R Us. When you get the thing out of the box, you cry, and when you hear it at a distance, you hear, wait, what do I hear? Wow, I hear cancer. Exactly, gun is literal cancer. Once upon a time, there's a gun that gave people cancer. This is the gun that gave them that. This gun is horrible. So, Drake was probably sitting at the office at the time of them making this game and thinking, hey, all our guns are pretty OP. What are we going to do? And then some guy smoking acid, taking acid, thought, hey, let's put a War Machine in there. Hey, good idea, but that doesn't sound like a bad weapon. Well, it is, because they are rubber grenades that they buy at toy stores, and they don't do any damage, and they bounce 5 miles. Ooh, dude, what a great idea. Let's do that. Let's make this horrible weapon. Great idea. Thanks for your support. We will put this thing in the game. And it doesn't help that its ammo count. That its ammo count is just horrible. Oh my gosh. I will have more luck winning $1 million than getting to a high round with the War Machine. So please have fun when you buy this weapon, and please don't harm you or others once you die with it. Alright guys, coming at number 3, we got the Barrett 50 cal, or the Barrett M82A1 for some reason. So, Barrett 50 cal. I would love to love the Barrett 50 cal. And to be honest, there may be a worse weapon than the Barrett 50 cal in this game, but come on. You are a Barrett. The Barrett 50 cal, one of the biggest caliber weapons in, history, right? Handheld biggest caliber rifle in history, right? And in zombies, the thing is a little pea shooter, and it doesn't even sound that great. It sounds like an average sniper rifle. To be honest, the ballista sounds better, and it's a disgrace, and I'm getting cornered, which is exactly what I'm talking about. The thing sucks, and anyway, I'm triggered. Yeah, the thing's pretty bad. I totally didn't even see. I think it's a 10-round I think it's a 5-round magazine with 30 reserve ammo, if I'm right. 30 reserve ammo of death. 30 reserve ammo of death. Even if you pack a punch this thing, not even the greatest thing. I died. It's worse. Yes, it is worse than the S12 because it's still a sniper rifle. You still have a shotgun. If you zombies get closer to you, you're gonna blast them away. Still better than the marshmallow and pea shooter, airsoft gun, all that crap. Better than all. Better. It's worse than that. Excuse me. The S12 and the marshmallow shooter is still better than that thing because this is a sniper rifle. Very hard to use up close. It's definitely not up close personal. You have to be pretty far away. So if you're gonna be using a sniper rifle, you have to be using a good one. So might as well be using the DSR, which is pretty much insane. Once pack punched anyway. Use a better sniper rifle, please. Please. Barrett 50 cal sucks. Don't use it. Let's move on to number 2. Yeah. Dear 50 cal, why couldn't you be like your brother? The frickin' beast. Oh, what you could have been. Alright guys, coming in at number 2, we have a gun that you guys probably didn't expect. You guys probably expected ballistic knives or something, but actually I have a fun fact for you guys. Ballistic knives is not on this list at all. Ballistic knives, I don't hate them. Ballistic knives on very early rounds are quite amazing. You get a million points with them, and actually pack a punch, you can revive your teammates. Again, it's definitely not the gun you want at a high round, I'll give you that, but I mean, it's literally not the worst thing. And again, this thing's number 2, and I think this thing is worse than the ballistic knives, because this gun right here that I'm showing you is not good for anything. Let me rephrase that. It isn't good for what? Yeah, that's right, anything. This thing isn't good for early rounds, late rounds, middle rounds, or anything at all. This thing is just horrible. This is the Cap 40. I thought it was Cap 14 for a second, so I had to check. This thing is the Cap 40. This thing, it sounds so awesome. Just think, okay, just close your eyes and imagine a world where you have a very, very portable one machine gun pistol that's fully automatic. Yeah. But now open your eyes and realize for a second that it only has a 12-round magazine, which is gone in about 4 seconds flat if you hold the trigger down in your automatic. And it only has, what, a 100-round reserve? I didn't even check because it sucks so bad. This thing is your worst nightmare, and you don't want it you don't even want it at your funeral. You would probably come back from the dead just to throw it back out. The thing sucks. This is like round 3 I just went through, and almost out of ammo. just on round 3. Pretty much that bad. I would rather have this gun right here. The 5.7 is literally miles above it. It is literally so bad that I would rather have the 5.7, which is freaking more amazing than this thing, which is trash. Please don't grab it. It's worse than the ballistic knife. I have a very unpopular opinion of thinking this is worse than ballistic knives, which it is. So please, 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 please do all of society a favor and don't use the Cap 40. Again, this thing is miles ahead of its time. Alright guys, that was number 2. And now coming in to honorable mentions and to number 1, guys. Alright guys, coming in for our bonus before we get to number 1. This was not going to be number 1. It's going to be almost got to number 5, but it did not. This is the M8A1. I was drawing a blank on what it is. The M8A1 is not a horrible weapon at this point. As you can see, it is a burst fire weapon, 32 magazines and a 192 reserve ammo count. It is decently good until you get into the higher rounds, and that's when you kind of just get disappointed. Whenever you get to the final rounds and you're losing ammo, and because you don't have your max ammo that you want, you're really gonna want a gun that you could use to get through the rounds and work for a little while until you get your next gun, or you could hopefully pack a punch and not have to, use a whole lot. Well, this thing is pretty much just a big disappointment for your life because, well, this thing at those higher rounds, you're pretty much blanked with this weapon because you're pretty much never going to get anything done. The ammo count with since it's burst fires are very horrible with stain, having the ammo count stay for a long period of time in a high round perspective. Even fully auto weapons can survive longer on higher rounds than the burst fires can. Fully autos, you could still preserve your weapon, but on here you just can't. With 192 in reserve, that's just not enough. Even a pack punch, I don't even remember how much it is, but I know it's not enough. I do still remember pack punching it, and it's just still not enough. This gun doesn't have enough oomph to get not enough ammo and power in that fact to get anything done. But it wasn't too bad where I had to put it in the list. So this was us the honorable mention. So yep. Now let's move on to number 1, guys. Hey Timmy, you want to go over to the toy store? Yeah, I want to go to the toy store. I heard there's like a $2 Nerf gun that they came out, and I really want it. It really sucks, but I really need it. Here you go, folks. Here is the SMR. Did you see how many bullets it took to kill it? Whew, I did, and it was frickin' sucky. It took 7 bullets on what round is it? Yep, you see it. It's not round 11, it's round 2. 1, 2. Well, that one only took 2. He was in the lava too long. But, frick, really? SMR. This thing's worse than any gun on the list. Forget, I would love the 50 cal over any. I would love the 50 cal. I would love the M8A1 over this thing. I would love ballistic knives and the Cap 40 over this horrible, horrible gun. Whenever I look in the box, like when you're trying to go for a high round and you look in that box and you see that rectangle of death, this horrible looking ugly piece of crap that looked like they slapped 2 plastic together and some metal, put in some Nerf darts in it and called it good, trash. Oh, by the way, do you know what the name of this gun is when it's pack-a-punched? Yeah, the Smiler. This thing is just made for troll. This was worse than the War Machine troll. They said, what is the worst disgrace that you could possibly get ever in all of zombie history? The S-freaking-R. It sucks. Give me an abbreviation in the comments of what you think this thing could stand for, because it's nothing good. I'll give you that. It's freaking horrible, alright? Round 3, struggling. At least it has some good ammo. No. It had some good ammo, but that doesn't make it for anything. It takes 7 shots to kill something on round 2. So your ammo is going down pretty quickly too, and it's called the Smiler when pack-a-punched, the biggest for control of possible guns. And by the way, it doesn't add too much more ammo, and the damage doesn't freaking go up much more either. The thing freaking sucks. Once you get this weapon, please just do what I'm about to do now. What you're going to do is you're going to directly step into this fire, lay in it, and just die. Okay, that's what you're going to do. That's your direct instructions of what you're going to do exactly. Once you grab it, you're just going to go into the center pit and just burn to death. That's the best possible way of you dying with some dignity. You died. You just need to die. That's your only way, okay? That is the worst weapon in all of zombies. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Leave a like and a subscribe, because you have actually took quite a long time to get all those bad weapons that I was planning on getting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for some more videos. I'm hoping to publish some more videos lately. So I will see you guys later. Creep out, guys.